As we move along to race number 7, hopefully you're on top at this point in time. If you're not in front, you've got 3 races left, and that's why it's called Top Up Your Account with the Tab Gold app, 85 handicap. So if you are under the weather and your horses haven't been doing what they're supposed to do, top up your account and you've got 3 races to get that money back. So race number 7, it's over 1,200 meters. Let's have a look. We do have Stuart Ferry. I had a chat to him and hopefully he can guide you in the Daiichi.
Yeah, both of them ran right. Both Nayashima and Daiichi both ran nice races last time. Both probably going to prefer this extra 100 meters. And yeah, I don't think even though Daiichi was a length or 2 in front, I think over this trip there's not much between them.
Well, looking forward to a big run from Daiichi. Devon likes it, I like it. And number 8, a daughter of Judpod from the Dennis Dreyer stable. She's a 4-time winner. Absolutely loves the course and distance, and just looking at her latest effort, she put her best foot forward, and the 1,200 meters, this is her game, number 8, Daiichi. Although Stuart did say number 1, Nayashima, won't be far off, her best form has been recorded on the poly, so I think we're going to stick with number 8, Daiichi. Devon?
100% Sheldon. If you look at that 400 to finish, 22.7, which is reasonably very good. Another horse to include, number 10, Intuitive. That comes from the Dean Kanemayer yard, who's been extremely consistent of late, has ran second in the last start, but I'm in full agreement with Sheldon. I think that Daiichi is the horse to beat in this race.
Talking about number 10, Intuitive, I remember that last run, she moved up very powerfully. She actually looked like she was going to run past Dubawi Princess, and Dubawi Princess just found that little bit extra. She comes back to Scottsville where she won the maiden, and I think she's going to be the main danger to number 8, Daiichi. Number 12, Nakia, ran exceptionally well to get up and beat Irish Bell with Rachel Venica last time, so she needs to be included. The list doesn't stop there. Number 7, Travelling Light's worth a mention, and after that, number 2, Retail Therapy. If you're looking for an absolute spook, number 3, State of Mind. She's just gone off the boil. And looking at her form, they've tried her over the 1,600, the 1,400. They're dropping her to 1,200. So if you're looking for a big upset, throw in number 3, State of Mind. Would you throw her into the larger bets?
Yes, I would, Sheldon. Having said that, I'm having a look at number 5, Sav Star, who's currently trading at 12 to 1. This is another horse that's dropped in the rating from a 90 to a 76, so could be of some value to include in the larger trifectas and quartets. And one more horse I want to touch on is number 11, River Moon. Very, very impressive on debut, but hasn't raced since the 28th of October 2020. I'm not sure why. Maybe another one to include in larger perms because it is in the betting at 3 to 1. Warren Kennedy is having winners all over the country, Sheldon.
Absolutely riding at the top of his game. So one of those races where you either got to take a stance and go light, but we are suggesting there's a lot of improvers in the race. Daiichi will be our first selection, but when you put her aside, there's 5, 6, 7 of them waiting in the wings. You be the judge here. If Daiichi comes through, we'll be smiling. If not, we will be covering.